So this is Sean McCracken, your OC Realtor, bringing you the California dream of eco, sun, and fun. And I'm with
Mike Beenan.
Mike Beenan.
From the Good People's Republic of South Laguna.
And we are, yes, exactly. And yeah, he's very well known in the area as being an eco warrior, and he knows his stuff.
Well, I think it's an opportunity for Laguna Beach once again to make history. And we have a green belt, and it only makes sense that we should have a blue belt. And around the world, 90% of the fisheries have been overfished. And Laguna likes to think of itself as very special, but we are part of the world. And there's a thing called a precautionary principle, and that means that if you think something's going to be a disaster or damage, you want to be careful and protect it.
Right.
So Laguna Beach offers the best opportunity between Palos Verdes and the Mexican border to bring back our kelp forest, bring back all of our keystone species of fish, let them grow so they're 30 years old, which is the better breeding stock. And you know, there's a variety of opinions about how to do that. The fishing community thinks that if we kill all the fish that are left, that'll help us restore the fish population. Other people feel that if we protect the Laguna Blue Belt, then over time we can get back all of our big fish and, more importantly, our kelp forest.
Yeah.
And
I love this in the paper this last week. They had that about in the local paper. What was the guy's name? And he was in the paper back in the 50s, and he held up this lobster, and it was just huge.
Yes. Yeah. And there were pictures of skinny dipped Laguna divers, you know, back in the day with tons of abalone.
That's what he was famous for.
Exactly.
Because you had to hold your breath, and you had to go down there and be able to.
Now,
get
that's only one
abalone
generation.
like that. Wow.
So we've gone from plenitude to nada in terms of abalone and all the large fish. We used to have 150-pound sea bass out here.
Yeah.
So the goal is, in terms of the economy, is bring ecotourism to Laguna. I dive all over the world, and people ask where I'm from. I say Laguna, and the first thing out of their mouth is they want to dive in our kelp forest. So we have to get the ecological balance back in the Amazon rainforest, in the redwood forest, and here in Laguna Beach in our kelp forest.
And what, you know, to me, I'm out in the water a lot, and it looks like the kelp's come back fairly strong.
Right. We've had a nice colder season, which helps the kelp. I think people are a little more aware. We've gotten rid of some of the big gill net fishing
Plus
boats.
the sewage goes into the, I mean, the runoff goes into the sewage system now.
Correct.
And we have some of the best water in the area.
Absolutely. Sunset Magazine named Laguna Beach the best beach in California. I think we should be the best in the country.
Yeah.
That's how I roll. And I think the way to get there is to make a blue belt. And there's the blue belt's written into the
Who
vision.
takes most of the fish out? I think it's actually see the kelp bud out there.
Yeah, I think it's an individual process right now. There's the old saying, if you give a person a fish, they eat for a day.
Yeah.
If you teach them to fish, they eat a lifetime. If you teach 3 million people to fish, you give them sonar, unlimited kayaks, and access to every nook and cranny 24/7.
Do we have any other big commercial places? I mean, the bigger guys are out further out because we've got pretty shallow.
Right. But we have people that vigorously fish the inner rock areas, and they take one fish, somebody else takes the next fish, and eventually all the large breeding fish are gone. So as I swim out there, maybe you can confirm this, I don't see very large fish. The fish I see are under 12 inches.
Yeah, I'm not a scuba diver or anything like that.
Just snorkeling.
Yeah, snorkeling, just
free diving.
You're right, but my standards are low because I haven't done it for, looked at.
You don't have a baseline.
I don't have a baseline.
Right.
Thank you very much.
What I suggest that people do is go to Avalon.
Yeah.
Get off the power boat, go to Lover's Cove right there, put a mask on, and look, and you can see fish that are 2 feet long, and they're friendly, and there's kelp, and the water's clean.
Very good point.
And we share the same water.
Yeah. So thank you very much, and we're going to go in. Are you speaking at this?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you got the inside scoop.
I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind.